Kurobio, we are His Imperial Majesty, Axosu Agelogbagan Jisovi Agbovi the Ganlodo Hosu, Kilombo Hosu. The Kilombo is, it represents Maroonage, so that is the way to say that a Hosu is king in the Ajai language of Southern Benin. So Hosu is attached to a particular word, like let's say the name of a city in Africa, and that lets you know that that person is king of that particular city. So Ganlodo is our monarchy, so we are Ganlodo Hosu. Kilombo Hosu means that we are the only, at this time, let us rephrase that. Kilombo Hosu means we are a Maroon king. So at this time, we are the only Kilombo Hosu. Because there are no other crown monarchs that we know of, especially not in the Western Hemisphere, that are Maroons. Maroonage is a way of life that goes beyond just African only, black only. It includes every aspect of culture, including its spiritual aspects. And our spiritual foundation is Vodun, which is the oldest tradition in the world. Our contact is ekaabokilombo@gmail.com. That is EKAAKILOMBO@gmail.com. Website Ganlodo Kingdom, GANLODO Kingdom.com. That is to Ganlodo Maroon Monarchy. And our publications are at restorationhealing.com. The name of that site is Kilombo Restoration and Healing. So we always get that out of the way before we go into our subject, and this will be pretty short. Over the years, even before we were crowned, we would hear certain people count. Now, this message, by the way, is directly for those that are, well, primarily for those in African tradition, because there's a certain way this message will be tailored for them. Then those that are interested, and secondly, those that are interested but are trying to figure this thing out about what is this about chieftaincy and African royalty, There are those in the tradition who say we do not need. We've heard this over the years, and this is not directed at anybody in particular because we've heard it from several people. They will say that we don't need kings, which is interesting because some of those people that are saying that are promoting full re-Africanization. And it's a contradiction to us when you say full re-Africanization, yet you want to discard one of the most major parts of your tradition. Many people that are saying this are initiated priests. But we tell you what, if we don't need kings and queens and the African royal institution, and this was our opinion before we were crowned, before we even knew we were going to be crowned, like way before. So we're not just saying this because we are crowned. If we're going to get rid of the royal institution, if we don't need that, let's get rid of the priesthood. Let's go even deeper. If we don't need the royal institution and then we get rid of the priesthood, let's go ahead and get rid of the deities or the names of the deities. We heard one woman some time ago in Chicago, she said she's going to unname everything, and she was initiated to Oya. So I guess her deity was not going to be named Oya anymore. It's just going to be that right there, which was silence. She's going to unname it. Sounds like a Wiccan to me, but this was a black woman, black American. But yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead. We're gonna get rid of the royal institution. Let's get rid of priesthood. When we get rid of priesthood, let's go ahead and get rid of the deities. Are you willing to go that far? Thought not. You know, we want to show you in the best way we can, without any animosity, how illogical your argument is, or that statement about not needing a royal institution. Not just that, but it is anti-African. To say that we don't need our royal institutions is anti-African. Because one of the problems, one of the reasons that African traditions outside of Mawufe, outside of Africa, are run amok, in particular the United Snakes of America, is because there is no regulation. The royal institution is the container of the African spiritual traditions, if you want to call it that. The royal institution checks that, all the way from the citizen to the king or queen, or the king and queen down to the citizen. Or we could say lateral, actually. So we shouldn't really say down to the citizen. From the citizen to the king or queen to the citizen, laterally. Right? In the middle is the royal institution that puts the check, the tutor, the order, based on what we call in the Agile language Basu, the divine universal order, the universal laws of the universe. One of the reasons, now this is for those that are in the tradition, that are saying that we don't need royal institutions. Many of you, good people, y'all are good people. We're not talking about no GMOC clone, no house Negro. We're talking about people that's just a little confused about the subject. One of the main reasons, so where we were going with this, you will complain about how unregulated and messed up things are, in particular in the United States of America, with African tradition. That's because there is no order, and that order is kept by the royal institution. It's real simple. Think about it. Before you get emotional, passing this video around, saying who do we think he is, we're used to that, first of all. But think about it. The royal institution is actually, and we'll finish that statement. The royal institution is actually what will save this tradition, because it's going left real fast since it was reintroduced to us, new Africans in North America in 1959. It's going left real quick. Now, let us make it very clear. We do not promote us being the only monarch in America or outside of Africa. We are the Monarchy of Ganlodo. It has a name for a reason. That means those people that have come in with us, they are family citizens. We don't just say citizens. Family citizens of Ganlodo. There is nothing wrong with having more than one monarchy. Period. In the case of Ganlodo, it being the only monarchy based on Vodun in America, by default, other Vodun practitioners should pay homage to. They're not obligated to be family citizens. We wouldn't want that anyway, because a lot of people are not Maroons. Our thing is for Maroon people. Nationalists, black nationalists, Maroons. People who realize that this sexuality is a problem. This sexuality meaning homosexuality, pedophilia, and interracial relationships. But by default, Ganlodo is the holy ground for Vodun in America. That does not mean that there cannot be another monarchy with Vodun as its base. Period. We want to be very clear about that. We do not want to be the only monarch. We just happen to be right now. By proper coronation, of course. We don't need people starting to make up stuff. They're already making up stuff. Start calling themselves His Majesty, Her Majesty, and don't even have an initiation, let alone a proper, true royal coronation. So we want to be very clear about that. So, central point, the royal institution is the container. It holds everything together. The reason why things are so messed up is because the royal institution has not been properly established over here, and on top of that is being rejected. Ekaabokilombo, EKAAKILOMBO @gmail.com. RestorationHealing.com is our publication. Ganlodo Kingdom, GANLODO GANLODO Kingdom.com. That's our monarchy. Odigba.